Today we're going to describe functional analysis and the procedures to implement. So what exactly is a functional analysis? Functional analysis uses antecedents and consequences commonly found in the natural environment to aid in determining the function of problem behaviors so that we may develop function-based interventions. Some examples of functions of behavior would include attention, escape from task demand, access to tangibles, or alone or automatic reinforcement. In this scenario, play is our control and our baseline for these functions. So what is play? Play is going to be our baseline. During this period, there are to be no task demands placed on the client. Problem or negative behaviors at this time are to be ignored and or redirected. During this period, you may see low problem or negative behaviors due to readily provided items of reinforcement and attention given to the client from yourself. Is our client trying to gain attention? When trying to determine if a behavior's function is attention-based, we are going to withhold giving the client attention. And if a behavior occurs, we're going to give slight attention, such as a verbal reprimand. What we're going to observe. If a negative behavior occurs and attention is delivered, even if it's negative attention, and the behavior increases, then the behavior is contingent on attention. When doing this, we need to record the behavior using an appropriate measuring system to compare to the other periods to determine if it is solely attention-based. So is our client trying to escape task demand? We're going to deliver our task using a three-step contingency. First, instruction, followed by modeling, and then hand over hand. So first, we're going to provide the instruction for the task. Then ourselves, we're going to model what we expect of the client. And then finally, hand over hand. So typically, this is placing your hand over the child's hand in order to get them to complete the task. If problem behaviors occur, then this should be followed by a 30-second break from the task demand. Then the task should be reintroduced. So if through this process behavior increases, then the behavior is contingent upon escape. Again, we're going to record the behavior using an appropriate measurement system. Next, we're going to look at, is our client trying to gain access? So typically this access is to tangibles such as toys or other forms of preferred items, or edibles such as snacks that maybe they brought themselves or snacks that the clinic provides. So how are we going to perform this? We're going to begin by allowing access to these highly preferred items. We're going to let them play with them, and then we're going to remove these items and replace them with less preferred items alongside our attention. If the problem behavior is exhibited by the client, we're going to return the preferred items for around 30 seconds before removing and again replacing them with less preferred items alongside our attention. So what are we going to observe? If through this process the behavior begins to increase, then the behavior is contingent upon the preferred items. We're going to record our behavior again using an appropriate measurement system. Finally, we're going to look at, is our client's goal to be alone or automatic reinforcement? This is going to require a low level of environmental stimuli. So no toys or task materials are to be present, and we're going to withhold as much of our attention as possible. Problem or negative behaviors are to be ignored and attention redirected. If through this process behaviors increase, then the behavior is contingent upon being alone or automatic reinforcement. We're going to record the behavior again using an appropriate measurement system. I would like to thank you for your time and watching my video. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me.